My birth records say that I was found in a neighborhood in Jinju and found by a neighbor and then brought to City Hall when I was 3 months old. The only thing that I know is that my name is Inyoung, and that was the name that my mom gave me. I would just want to sit with them and just spend time with them, get to know them. And I don't have any bad feelings at all toward them. I had a very good life in America. But it would be nice to find my roots and my blood. I had a very good childhood and very loving parents, and was able to have a normal American life and also go to college and get an education. I'm a social worker, and I work with people who have disabilities to help them find employment and keep employment. I think it has come from growing up in the United States and being different, being Korean, and growing up in a majority white culture. So I know how it feels to not fit in or feel like people don't care at times. When I was younger, I didn't want to because I wanted to fit into white culture. But as I've grown older and also had a child of my own, I realized I wanted to learn more about Korean culture and also try to find my birth family or just any family members. I first got my birth records from Holt Adoption Agency, International Adoption Agency in Seoul, and I met with them and looked at my records. I've also made posters to distribute to hospitals and doctors in Jinju and the surrounding area. And I've also put information on the internet. And then I've also done DNA testing. There's an organization here in Korea called 325 Camera that will do free DNA tests for any birth parents or birth families that wish to be tested. And that's really the only way we can be certain that when we find our birth families, we really are theirs, is through DNA testing. My son is Brian Murphy, and he's 25. 3 years ago, we took a trip through Holt, which is my adoption agency, when he had graduated from college, and I just wanted him to know more about Korean culture. But now, on the second trip this year, 2017, I'm realizing that he also needs to understand his Korean identity. So it's probably just as important for him to be part of this trip as it is for me.
I think Korea is for a very long time like a distant idea to me. It is very far away and age and very like thought of to be very like just tied in with a lot of other Asian countries. And but now I think it has become way more distinct as a country, and it has a lot of things that make it different than other countries that surround it. So I think Korea to me now means it's like an alternate place that I could have called home, I think. And yeah, I think I had some curiosity about who they might be and what they might be doing, if they're aware of my mother and where she might be, or if they question, where things may have taken her, and then if she ever had children. So I think I've wondered before what they might be doing. I mean, the most important thing I think I would ask right away is just I would like to know the circumstances that led up to my mother being, I guess, becoming an adoptee, what happened in their own lives that brought them to that type of place. And so that would be my first question, what I really want to know, what I would ask, and then I want to know how they've been for the last 40 years or more, how life has been, what they've learned, and what they can teach me. That's what I would ask. Yeah.
I would say I love you, Oma, and I can't wait to meet you, and I forgive you for anything that's happened in your life.